Ever feel like your brain is stuck on a hamster wheel, constantly chasing the next deadline, the next notification, the next distraction? In this episode, we're offering you a sanctuary from the noise. We'll explore how silence can be your ultimate self-care ritual, a mental detox, and a gateway to profound inner peace. Get ready to turn down the volume, tune into your inner wisdom, and discover the transformative power of stillness. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a like and comment below. Don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Let's get started. 1. The gift of quiet. Unwrapping the benefits of silence. Silence is the sleep that nourishes wisdom. Francis Bacon, the 16th century philosopher, wasn't just waxing poetic. He was dropping some serious truth bombs. In our hyper-connected, always-on world, silence has become a rare commodity. We're constantly bombarded with noise, from the relentless chatter of social media to the cacophony of city streets. It's like our brains are stuck in a perpetual state of sensory overload, leaving us feeling frazzled, stressed, and disconnected from our true selves. But what if I told you there's a simple yet powerful antidote to this modern-day madness? It's not a fancy app, a new gadget, or a miracle pill. It's something you already have access to, something that's free and readily available. Silence. The brain reboot. Think of your brain as a high-powered computer. It's constantly processing information, juggling multiple tasks, and trying to make sense of the world around you. But just like any computer, your brain needs downtime to defrag, recharge, and optimize its performance. Silence is like hitting the reset button on your brain. It gives your neurons a chance to rest, repair, and reorganize, leading to improved focus, concentration, and creativity. The stress buster. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to get caught up in the rat race, chasing deadlines, juggling responsibilities, and worrying about the future. But all that stress takes a toll on your body and mind. It's like carrying a heavy backpack, weighing you down and slowing you down. Silence is like taking off that backpack, allowing you to stand tall, breathe deeply, and feel the weight lift off your shoulders. The inner compass. In the quiet stillness of silence, you can hear your own thoughts more clearly. It's like turning down the volume on the external world so you can tune into the whispers of your own soul. This inner dialogue can be incredibly revealing, offering insights into your deepest desires, fears, and values. It's like having a heart-to-heart with your own subconscious, uncovering hidden truths and guiding you towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. The creative spark. Ever noticed how your best ideas often come to you in the shower or on a quiet walk in nature? That's because silence creates the perfect breeding ground for creativity. When you're not distracted by external stimuli, your mind is free to wander, make connections, and generate new ideas. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil and watching it blossom into a beautiful flower. The sleep enhancer. In a world that's constantly buzzing with activity, getting a good night's sleep can feel like an impossible dream, but silence can be your sleep savior. By creating a calm and peaceful environment, you're signaling to your body that it's time to rest and recharge. It's like turning off the lights and drawing the curtains, inviting sweet dreams and deep relaxation. The productivity booster. Think silence and productivity are mutually exclusive? Think again. In fact, studies have shown that silence can actually boost your focus and concentration, leading to increased productivity and efficiency. It's like clearing your desk of clutter and creating a dedicated workspace where you can get things done without distractions. The relationship builder. Silence isn't just about solitude. It can also enhance your relationships. By practicing active listening and allowing for pauses in conversation, you create space for deeper connection and understanding. It's like pressing pause on the movie of your own thoughts so you can fully appreciate the other person's perspective. The spiritual gateway. For centuries, Spiritual seekers have used silence as a tool for connecting with the divine and accessing higher states of consciousness. It's like opening a window to the transcendent, allowing a sense of peace and wonder to fill your being. So I invite you to embrace the gift of quiet. Carve out moments of silence in your day, whether it's through meditation, mindfulness, or simply taking a few deep breaths in a quiet space. You'll be amazed at the profound impact it can have on your mind, body, and spirit. Remember, silence isn't just the absence of noise, it's the presence of possibility. 2. The inner sanctuary. Silence as the catalyst for personal growth. Silence as a tool for personal growth. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom, said Aristotle. The ancient Greek philosopher hit the nail on the head. Self-knowledge is the cornerstone of personal growth, and silence is the key that unlocks that door. In the quiet stillness, we can embark on an inward journey, exploring the depths of our being and unearthing hidden truths about ourselves. The mirror of silence. Think of silence as a mirror reflecting back to you the raw, unfiltered essence of your being. In the absence of external distractions, you're forced to confront your thoughts, feelings, and desires without the usual masks and defenses. It's like stripping away the layers of social conditioning and societal expectations, revealing the authentic self that lies beneath. The inner dialogue. In the quietude, your inner dialogue takes center stage. It's like a lively debate between different parts of yourself: the dreamer, the critic, the realist, the idealist. Each voice has something valuable to contribute, but they often get drowned out in the noise of everyday life. Silence allows you to hear each voice clearly, fostering a deeper understanding of your motivations, fears, and aspirations. The emotional landscape. Silence also provides a safe space to explore your emotional landscape. It's like venturing into a lush rainforest teeming with vibrant colors, exotic sounds, and hidden waterfalls. You might encounter joy, sadness, anger, fear, or any other emotion that's been lurking beneath the surface. But instead of running away from these emotions, silence allows you to sit with them, observe them, and learn from them. The seed of self-awareness. This process of introspection and self-discovery plants the seed of self-awareness. It's like shining a light into the dark corners of your mind, illuminating the hidden patterns and beliefs that shape your behavior. The more you understand yourself, the more empowered you become to make conscious choices and create a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. The fertilizer of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the fertilizer that nourishes the seed of self-awareness. It's about being present in the moment without judgment, observing your thoughts and feelings as they arise and pass away. Silence creates the perfect environment for mindfulness, allowing you to cultivate a deeper connection with your inner self and the world around you. The fruit of intuition. As you cultivate self-awareness and mindfulness, you'll start to notice a subtle shift in your perception. You'll become more attuned to your intuition, that gut feeling that guides you towards the right path. It's like a compass pointing you towards your true north, even when the road ahead is unclear. The harvest of creativity. Silence also fosters creativity. When you're not bombarded with external stimuli, your mind is free to wander, make connections, and generate new ideas. It's like clearing a cluttered desk, creating space for inspiration to flow. Many artists, writers, and musicians have attested to the power of silence in unlocking their creative potential. The art of letting go. In the quiet stillness, you can also practice the art of letting go. It's about releasing the burdens of the past, the anxieties of the future, and the expectations that weigh you down. It's about creating space for new experiences, perspectives, and possibilities. The hero's journey. Remember, personal growth is a journey, not a destination. It's about constantly challenging yourself, stepping outside your comfort zone and embracing the unknown. It's about falling down, getting back up, and learning from your mistakes. It's about becoming the hero of your own story. The world awaits. So I invite you to embrace the power of silence. Carve out moments of quiet in your day, whether it's through meditation, mindfulness, or simply taking a walk in nature. Listen to your inner voice, explore your emotional landscape, and cultivate self-awareness. The journey of personal growth awaits, and silence is your trusty guide. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a like and comment below. Don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Find the quiet connection. Silence as the bridge to deeper relationships. Silence and relationships. Silence is sometimes the best answer, says the Dalai Lama. With his serene wisdom, he reminds us that in the realm of relationships, silence isn't just golden. It's the glue that binds hearts together. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, we're often so busy talking that we forget to truly listen. We fill every silence with chatter, afraid of the awkwardness that might arise if we simply be with each other. But what if I told you that those silent spaces hold the key to deeper connection, understanding, and intimacy? Silence and inner peace. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Buddha. The Buddha, the original mindfulness guru, shared wisdom that resonates deeply in our chaotic, fast-paced world. In such a world, inner peace often feels like a distant mirage, something we pursue but never quite attain. Our lives are filled with external stimuli, from the relentless news cycle to endless notifications, leaving our minds in a constant state of overwhelm. But what if the key to inner peace isn't a far-off destination or a luxurious retreat? What if it's something simple, accessible, and already within our grasp? The power of silence. Mental detox. Silence acts as a mental detox, allowing you to clear away the mental clutter accumulated throughout the day. It's like pressing pause on a noisy movie, giving your mind the space it needs to rest and recover. Without the constant barrage of external distractions, you can finally hear the whispers of your inner self, guiding you toward clarity and peace. Emotional balance. Silence is also an emotional balancer. It helps regulate your emotions, offering a sanctuary where you can process feelings without judgment or overreaction. Imagine being on an emotional roller coaster, with silence being the calm bench where you catch your breath, regain composure, and find your center. Mindful awareness. Silence is fertile ground for mindfulness, allowing you to be fully present. It's in these quiet moments that you can observe your thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by them. Think of it as watching clouds drift by. You observe their shapes without trying to control them, leading to a deeper understanding of your inner world. Stress. Antidote. Silence is the antidote to stress, often dubbed the silent killer of inner peace. Brief moments of silence can lower blood pressure, reduce stress hormones, and boost the immune system, acting as a gentle release for the tension that builds up in our minds and bodies. Wellspring of well-being. Inner peace is not just a temporary feeling, but a state of being that affects every aspect of life. It's about being grounded, centered, and connected to something greater than yourself, finding contentment even amid life's challenges. Embracing silence. To harness the power of silence, start by carving out moments of quiet in your day. Whether it's through meditation, mindfulness, or simply taking a walk in nature, allow yourself to be still. Listen to your inner voice and embrace the journey of inner peace, with silence as your faithful companion. Finding stillness in a noisy world. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Ram Dass. In today's world, noise pollution isn't limited to jackhammers and traffic jams. It includes the endless barrage of information, notifications, and distractions. Our minds are constantly racing, chasing after the noise, but in doing so, we drift further from our true selves. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack by setting the haystack on fire. You might destroy the hay, but you'll lose the needle too. 4. The quiet rebellion inner sanctuary. Silence is not about isolating yourself, but creating a mental and emotional sanctuary amidst the chaos. Picture yourself at a crowded party, feeling overwhelmed by the noise and stimulation. By stepping away into a quiet corner, you can regain your calm and clarity, letting the noise fade into the background. Digital detox. Our devices, though essential, are also a constant source of distraction. A digital detox allows you to reclaim your focus and immerse yourself in the present moment. Imagine hiking in a beautiful forest, but being glued to your phone, you miss the breathtaking scenery and sounds of nature. Putting your phone away and tuning into the world around you brings a sense of peace and connection. Mindful moments. Even a few minutes of mindful silence can transform your day. It's like pressing pause on life, allowing you to simply be without judgment or expectation. Whether waiting in line or during a busy day, these mindful moments can shift your perspective, turning the mundane into opportunities for inner peace. Ritual of routine. Establishing a daily ritual of silence can be life-changing. It could be a few minutes of meditation in the morning, a quiet walk in nature, or simply sitting in silence. This ritual is like tending to a garden, nurturing your inner peace, clarity, and well-being. The world awaits. Finding stillness in a noisy world isn't about escaping reality, but about engaging with it more mindfully. By embracing silence, you reclaim your focus, reconnect with your intuition, and cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace. Silence and mindfulness, the gateway to presence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. Thich Nhat Hanh. In our fast-paced lives, we're often so focused on the next task, worry, or distraction that we forget to simply be. But what if the key to unlocking the joy of the present moment lies in embracing silence? The mental chatterbox. Think of your mind as a chatterbox, constantly buzzing with thoughts and worries. Mindfulness is about turning down the volume on this mental noise, creating space for stillness and awareness. It's like trying to have a conversation in a noisy cafe. Mindfulness is finding a quiet corner where you can truly listen and engage. The stillness. Within silence is where mindfulness takes root. In the absence of external distractions, you can turn your attention inward, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice is like stepping from a crowded street into a peaceful garden, where you can breathe deeply and appreciate the beauty around you. The anchor of the breath. In mindfulness, the breath serves as an anchor, grounding you in the present moment. It's like dropping an anchor in a stormy sea, providing stability amidst the turbulence of thoughts and emotions. Your breath keeps you connected to the rhythm of your own being, offering a sense of calm and clarity. The non-judgmental observer mindfulness isn't about emptying your mind or achieving blissful nothingness. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings with curiosity and acceptance. Imagine sitting by a river, watching the water flow by. You see leaves and twigs floating past without trying to stop them. Your thoughts and emotions are like those objects in the river. Mindfulness is about observing them without getting swept away. The gift of presence. As you practice mindfulness, you'll experience the gift of presence, a state of being fully alive and engaged in the moment. It's like waking up from a dream and realizing that the real world is far more vibrant and beautiful than anything you could have imagined. Mindfulness has a ripple effect, extending beyond moments of silence to touch every aspect of your life, making you more attuned to the world and more compassionate toward yourself and others. Embrace the power of silence and mindfulness. Carve out moments of quiet in your day, anchor yourself in your breath, and observe your thoughts and feelings with non-judgmental awareness. You'll be amazed at how this simple practice can transform your relationship with yourself and the world around you. Silence as the ultimate self-care ritual. Self-care is not selfish. You cannot serve from an empty vessel. Eleanor Brown. In our hustle culture, we often prioritize productivity over our well-being, running on empty until we hit a wall. But what if there was a simple yet powerful way to recharge, nourish your soul, and cultivate a deep sense of well-being? Enter silence. 5. The inner oasis. Silence is an inner oasis, a tranquil retreat where you can escape the demands of the world and reconnect with your true self. It's not about physical isolation, but creating mental and emotional space to nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Think of it as recovery after a marathon, an essential period of rest and rejuvenation. The emotional first aid kit. In silence, you can access your emotional first aid kit, filled with tools for healing and restoring your well-being. After a tough day, silence allows you to process your emotions, release stress, and find a sense of calm and clarity. The mental massage. Silence is like a mental massage, soothing your overstimulated brain and quieting the endless chatter of thoughts. It's a way to give your mind a spa day, creating spaciousness and clarity. The soul food silence nourishes your soul, offering time for reflection, contemplation, and self-discovery. It's a chance to connect with your deepest values, aspirations, and dreams, like sitting by a campfire pondering the mysteries of life. The permission slip. In a world that glorifies busyness, silence can feel like a guilty pleasure, but self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Giving yourself permission to slow down, recharge, and prioritize your well-being is essential, like putting on your oxygen mask before assisting others. Embrace silence as self-care. Carve out moments of quiet in your day, create a peaceful environment, and allow yourself to simply be. You'll be amazed at how this simple practice can transform your life, fostering a deeper sense of well-being, clarity, and joy. The quiet revolution. Embracing silence in daily life. In the silence of your being lies your greatest power. Deepak Chopra. In a world that never stops buzzing, there's a quiet revolution brewing, a movement toward embracing silence as a tool for sanity, creativity, and personal growth. The everyday oasis. Think of silence as an oasis in your daily life, a hidden refuge where you can unplug, tune in, and recharge. It's not about escaping the world, but engaging with it more deeply. The ritual of routine. Integrating silence into your daily routine doesn't require grand gestures. It's about small, intentional acts that create space for stillness and reflection, like starting your day with a few minutes of quiet contemplation, eating in silence, or setting aside time for mindful breathing. The creativity booster. Silence is fertile ground for creativity, allowing your mind to wander, explore, and connect dots in ways that noise often drowns out. When you give yourself the gift of quiet time, you create space for inspiration to flow and ideas to blossom. The decision-making aid. In moments of silence, you can hear your inner voice more clearly, guiding you toward the right decisions. Silence cuts through the noise of doubt, fear, and external pressures, helping you make choices aligned with your true self. The relationship enhancer. Silence in relationships creates space for deeper connection and understanding. By listening more and talking less, you allow the other person's voice to be heard, fostering intimacy and mutual respect. Silence also provides an opportunity to reflect on your own thoughts and feelings, leading to more thoughtful and authentic communication. The social statement. In a culture that often equates noise with importance, choosing silence can be a powerful statement. It's a way to reclaim your power, focus, and well-being, and to resist the pressure to constantly be on. the lifelong practice. Embracing silence is a lifelong practice, one that requires intention and commitment. It's not about achieving perfection, but about creating a more balanced and meaningful life. Final thoughts. In a world that values speed, productivity, and noise, silence is a rare and precious gift. By embracing it, you can tap into a wellspring of inner peace, clarity, and joy. Whether through mindfulness, self-care, or simply taking a break from the chaos, silence offers a powerful path to well-being and personal growth. So take a deep breath and allow yourself to be still. Embrace the power of silence and discover the peace that lies within.